Hey guys, what's up? It's KOKOStern, and we're gonna do a little bit of biased beginnings, talking about BioShock. So, to start us off, we have to go back and talk about System Shock, which is BioShock's spiritual predecessor. So, System Shock came out a long freaking time ago, and it kind of revolutionized the way we saw FPS by adding FPS games by adding RPG elements into them and all kinds of lore through all kinds of things that you collect, and there's all kinds of hacking and really a lot of innovative things that today are basic and staple, and we see them everywhere. And there was System Shock, and then there was System Shock 2, which was basically the same game and with better graphics, but it was a different game, but it pretty much didn't do anything new. But it was wonderful, and they had a cult following, though it didn't do that amazing in the actual sales while it was alive. And then came BioShock. So BioShock did a lot of pretty amazing things. It introduced us to, and I'm going to try to keep this as spoiler-free as possible, it introduced us to Rupture, which was an amazing environment that we've never seen before, and new concepts and just beautiful presentation of a new atmosphere and new places, and it just did so amazingly. And there was a lot of plot elements and plot twists and interesting. The story is amazing. Let's just call it like that. Even if you hate the gameplay itself, you should play that game just for the plot. You should just read it in a book, because it's really, really phenomenal. And it just, a sense of awe that made people just have to play the game again because they have to understand what the hell happened. And then came BioShock 2, which wasn't really BioShock 2. It was more of the same, because you were already amazed and you already knew the city of Rapture. So the finding everything out again wasn't as amazing, and you already knew kind of what to expect. The plot couldn't really hold up as well. It was nice. It was nice. It was more of the same, which is pretty much what everybody wanted, and it was performed well. It wasn't revolutionary, but it was pretty good. And now enter BioShock Infinite. So BioShock Infinite, pretty much the same freaking thing, but in a different setting. And this is kind of something that I dislike about the game, actually. There's pretty much the same freaking thing, the same mechanics, in a different setting. So there's a fantastical environment and city and setting. Last time it was Rupture under the sea, and now it is up in the clouds. So it's a fantastical setting that you don't expect. It's also it's old, let's say it like that. This happens in 1912. I don't exactly remember when BioShock, the original BioShock, happened, but it pretty much was also supposedly older and in old times. And there's something fantastical, and you get the basic weapons, which is right now I have with me a sniper rifle and a shotgun. And you start with a pistol, you move on to a machine gun, you get a shotgun, and basically there's the basic weapons. You get to upgrade them a little bit. There's, in the original BioShock, it's called plasmids, which basically lets you shoot out electricity or fire or ice, or, well, more interestingly, bees, which was pretty freaking awesome, and different things like that, which is basically your superpower. And here you have the same thing, pretty much. They try to innovate a little bit, but it's the same thing. You still hold different abilities. You can see on the bottom left, and it's just different abilities. It's diverse and interesting more. They didn't go fire, lightning, ice this time, but it's still just special powers alongside your basic weapons. So that's the basic gameplay. And you scrounge up you search the area, and you search for all kinds of things, and it's the same. Back then in BioShock 1 you had audio logs, and in this game you have voxophones. It's basically the same thing. You hear someone recording themselves talking about the lore and expanding the lore, and it's a wonderful thing to do, but it's exactly the same as last time. And I wanted more. I wanted different things and new things. And they do have a couple of interesting things. One of them is the skyline, which I can't show you right now because I'm not in the skyline area, but the skyline, which moves really, really fast, but it's also a little bit weird. It's a ton of fun, but it's short segments in most cases, and well, that's about it. Mostly it hasn't changed for BioShock 1. I mean, in terms of gameplay, you also have gear. Pretty much, you can upgrade your plasmids, well, vigors they're called here. You can upgrade your weapons. You can upgrade, not upgrade. Now you get gear as well. Gear just does all kinds of things. You can have up to 4 pieces of gear, which is either a hat, a shirt, pants. Pants do something. You find another pants. You can switch them up, and that's it. That's how you upgrade and customize your character and choose what to use. And that's it. You go through different enemies, the beginning enemies that I've faced so far. Again, I'm just a couple of hours in, so I can't even give you spoilers even if I want to. And it's pretty much the same. It's lovely. It's well executed. It performs well, and I'm enjoying it greatly. And I really want to know the story more. But there are a couple of issues here. The first one is in terms of the story. Again, I'm not going to spoil you. I don't know anything to spoil yet. But there's this sense in BioShock 1, there was this crazy stuff that happened, without spoiling, crazy stuff that happened. Right now, I'm looking at the game like this, with my neck in this situation. I really know something crazy is going to happen. I know there's some weird stuff, and I want to pay attention to every little thing that any freaking character says. This tiny character, he said something, it means something, and I'm on my toes the entire freaking time. And being on your toes the entire freaking time kind of takes away from the experience, in a way. It might add the experience to some people, but I know it's coming. I know it's coming. I don't know when, I don't know what, but I know it's coming, and that knowing might take away from it or might give you. And that's because it's a BioShock game, so it has to be something incredibly weird in a sense that you really know that it's coming. And the two other things that I want to talk about right now, because I haven't again done the entire game, it's just a biased beginning. I haven't finished it yet. There's two other things that I want to talk about before I keep playing and get back to you once I'm done. One thing is the fact that, holy crap, why the hell do I have a shield? I have a shield. Look at the top left. I have a shield which recharges Halo 1 style. I can't express how much I dislike this, because this means the game is pure easy shit. I can't die. I mean, I was like, I do whatever the hell I want. My shield goes down, hide under cover, recharge the shield, I'm good. Forever and ever and ever. And I'm playing on the hardest difficulty. I'm playing on hard. There's normal, there's easy, normal, hard. There's also 199 mode, which is super difficult and locks you in, and you cannot die, because if you die, you have to start the entire game over. I didn't want to play at that because I don't know the game yet, and I like the possibility of dying. But I probably will if I have a second playthrough. I probably will have a second playthrough, so I'll play that. But the game is easy. The game is super easy. And the second thing that makes it easy is this lovely lady right here. I'm not considering this a spoiler because everybody knows that you're going to end up with this girl following you as a companion through the entire game. And so far, she has been... First of all, she can't die ever, and she even runs into lines of fire sometimes. So the AI is a bit weird. The AI of the enemies is a bit weird and easy to predict and beat them really easily. So it's just not a hard game. Her specifically, she helps you out while you fight. She throws ammo, and she actually just gave me this sniper rifle. She just gave me, she was like, hey, sniper rifle? Okay, I'll fucking take it. And I don't know what's going on, but I think if I'll ever run out of ammo, she'll probably give me ammo. And if I get hurt, she'll probably give me stuff. And even though this is on hard difficulty, she makes the game even easier. And the AI makes it a little bit weird. There's a couple of things that I don't like in terms of design. Through the levels, actually, I don't want to do everything because, you know, it's a really long game and I can't tell you every little thing that I dislike. But, I don't know, having a companion is a really difficult thing. And I'm yet to see if this works out. Right now, I'm not loving her in terms of a companion gameplay-wise. In terms of the story, super interesting. I want to know what happens like everybody else. And right now, if you want to know right now, should you play this game? Should you get it? The answer is so far definitely, because it's super high quality. It's a AAA game, no doubt, and it's fun, it's interesting, and it's great. If you're looking at difficulty, you're not gonna get it here, probably. And it's more of the same. So if you like BioShock, don't expect anything crazy in terms of innovation. There's not a lot of innovation, but more of the same. Sometimes it's all we need. I mean, hey, Call of Duty number 45, right? So with that, I'm done. This is BioShock Infinite for the PC. I'm gonna have to go finish playing this, and I hope that all my fears will not come to pass, and that there's crazy interesting shit happening in the future, and that this will become terribly hard. But right now, it isn't. And also, I hope that there's mini games, because there haven't been, and other things. Lockpicking is basically she lockpicks for you if you have enough picks. And I don't know. I'm hoping for more. I'm hoping for new stuff. I'm hoping for new stuff, for new innovation in terms of gameplay. And I'm not getting it so far, but everything else is great. Done. That's it. I'm KOKOStern. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Holy, that was crows? Yeah, I'm with the crow power, so he has a hand of crows. Freaky. Thanks for watching. See you next time.